That's Ryan. Day will be on forthwith, and here we are continuing with Bad Movie Beatdown Summer Suck-Tacular. This time around, the ignominious sequel, the unnecessary sequel to the comedy classic Caddyshack in the form of Caddyshack Part 2. This has pretty much none of the original cast, save for Chevy Chase, who has gone officially on record as saying he wished he hadn't done this movie. It is a movie that also involved Bill Murray suing that production for unauthorized use of his gopher that was used in the first one, and just a cadre of other things that makes this an unfunny bomb that we have strangely decided to watch today. Ryan, as the guy who strangely decided to pick this for today, how you doing?
I'm all right. Nobody worry about it.
That was the first one, but Kenny Loggins did have a song for this that did chart. I forget which song it was, but actually he had one that was probably the best part of this entire movie.
Well, crap. Now I got nothing.
You're like, what's my fallback? What's my fallback?
You took my one bit, but fine.
Well, see, really, you're going to blow your one bit? It's called Nobody's Fool, by the way.
Yes.
You had your one bit, now you're going to have to carry the rest of the movie.
Exactly. Pretty much like this movie.
Oh, yeah. So, in this case, I mean, what's funny about this, and holy crap, I am so sorry I covered the shit out of Ryan on that. Here, you know what? Least I can do is do that and hide myself. There, that's better. Actually, maybe let's see. Can I do that? There we go. There we go. Yay.
Yeah. Now
oh my god.
Let me see if I can just shrink myself down. Okay. It has a great cast here. You know, Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase that I mentioned, Jackie Mason, Randy Quaid,
Diane Cannon.
What's that?
Diane Cannon.
Yeah, you know, it has a good cast, but frankly, it was just a terrible film that everybody hated doing, and nobody actually wants to admit they were part of. Probably some random cast member out there, somebody that had like an under 5. That was like the only movie that they probably ever did in their entire career. It's like, yep, see me? I was golfer number 3 in Caddyshack.
I was there. I was there, guys.
You know,
those assholes on Stream Punk Entertainment are sitting there. They're watching it right now, and I'm getting a residual check from that. Why? 0.13 cents.
Anyway, it feels like a movie that took 8 years to make a sequel.
Oh yeah,
already is a red flag, I think, for a lot of comedies. Like, if you're not already catching up on the comedy of the original, especially when it's a pinnacle of 80s comedy like the original Caddyshack was, you're already doing yourself a disservice. Not to mention, all the recasts are like pretty much like the weird anti-universe versions of the characters that we got in the first movie. So it's like you already can have to compare, even though you don't want to.
And yeah, like I said, in this case here, I mean, again, it's a good cast. I mean, I forgot to mention Robert Stack.
It is, but Robert Stack is not Ted Knight.
No, but
Dan Aykroyd is not Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And Jackie Mason is far from Rodney Dangerfield.
But you know what I find also really funny here? I'm looking through this. Officially, Harold Ramis gets a writing credit, although he had very little to do with this. But the producer of this was John Peters. Go back to the Kevin Smith bit about Superman. That was John Peters.
Damn.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, John Peters was the producer, was supposed to be exec producer for Superman Reborn, where Superman was not supposed to wear the suit or fly the entire film. So he's one of the producers of this piece.
Really just flying in the face of tradition like he does.
As Kevin Smith put it, basically you got to start as Barbra Streisand's hairdresser. You know, as he said, in Hollywood, you just sort of fail upwards.
Oh, wow.
Barbra Streisand's hairdresser?
Yeah.
That's a job?
What's that?
That's a job? Barbra Streisand's personal hairdresser?
Probably, yeah. I mean,
wow.
Wait, is that the little gopher?
That is the gopher from Caddyshack 2. That is not the original gopher. That is the gopher from the second movie.
Oh my god, he looks horrible.
It looks
horrible.
But it was still enough that Bill Murray sued the production and won for use of it.
Like, that gopher right there is the apex iconography of this movie. It is trying so hard to be the original, but just by looking at it, you know it's not.
Yeah, because remember the old one, like
Yeah, he had like a nice little chub to him. The minute you see this one, you see how like cartoonish the eyes are, as opposed to looking like a real gopher. You already know what's up.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha.
you know. And when you look at a movie like this, again, like you said, it was about 8 years too late. Easy. Nobody wanted to do it. Nobody actually felt it was necessary to do it. But here we are, and it pretty much bombed in the box office too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, considering this was Jackie Mason's really only big leading role in a movie, that's how it ended up being the only one. He really wasn't brought in to be a comedy lead in anything else.
Yeah.
And mind you, as a stand-up, Jackie Mason is legendary. You know, his style, his shtick, his sound. You know, everyone's tried to do some impersonation of him from time to time. It's like he got that almost stereotypical Jewish sounding kind of comedy and voice. You know, what was, you know, like you could basically not say any words and you could do a Jackie Mason.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
Well,
But
I mean, you could do a poor man's Rodney Dangerfield by just saying, "I don't get no respect."
Like when she told me I want to go home, and I went over there, she wasn't home.
well, that's the thing. You gotta do it like Jackie did. It's like I went to the home and I wasn't home. She wasn't home. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I don't know. But Rodney Dangerfield, he was just like he was crass personified. That's what made his character so good. He was pretty much just being Rodney on all cylinders. Jackie isn't exactly a likable character in general, so you go ahead and you put him on the big screen. I'm supposed to root for him?
And that was part of the problem. I'm sorry. Go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
No. That was pretty much it. And ooh, boy, if you heard the things I heard about him, well, we'll get into it when we get into the movie. But man, him as a father figure,
his daughter had some interesting things to say in that regard.
Well, the daughter that everyone else acknowledges, but he didn't.
Yeah. Well, she did an autobiography or something like that too.
Yes. Sheba Mason, a pinnacle of the stand-up world up here in New York City. Was on the Guys We Fucked podcast a couple of weeks ago with Corinne Fisher and Christina Hutchinson. Wow, the stories they have of him. It's like you're not surprised that he was the kind of guy that they put in this lead because he's just a huckster in a sense. A philanderer, a shyster. What's another old person term for, like, you know?
He was a hooligan. He was a no-goodnik. He'd never done well.
He's a jerk.
There you go. Ne'er-do-well. Ne'er-do-well I like. But anyway, let's keep the slander for the movie.
Right.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to watch along with us, we are watching Caddyshack II on HBO Max. So you can go ahead, tune that in. If you want to watch the original Caddyshack after this, you're welcome to do that too. We are starting at the very beginning with the big old HBO feature presentation at the front for 137 minutes, an hour 37. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So to end off the Bad Movie Beatdown Summer Suck-Tacular with Caddyshack II in all of its glory. Countdown. 3. Oh, 5. Are we doing 5 or 3?
Well, we're gonna do 173 here.
How about this? Since it's golf, we start with 4. All right. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
This movie sucks.
Wait, this movie got brief nudity and it's PG?
Yeah.
That's the 80s for you. Brief nudity just means a little bit of buttocks.
Butter, maybe boobs.
Nah, pretty much no. There was a movie that was rated PG and it showed full nudity.
Oh my god, that pink and yellow rating, that just screams 80s.
Yeah.
And the flag drops.
Yeah.
Who's that funny little character in the dirt?
Is it Bugs Bunny?
I mean, this is a Warner Brothers production, and we know how they like to mix their universes now.
They do.
Imagine if they did do that in the same way they did stuff like Gremlins 2 and everything, and they just had, like, Bugs Bunny music playing while this happened.
What's up, Doc?
That would have been clever.
Well, this movie's already been sued as it is, so.
And that's a big gopher. Look at all that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're compensating for something.
And the funny thing about it, nobody noticed this.
Bushwood. Which at the time was a funny title in the first movie.
Well, it's clever and unique in that way. It's like Bushwood.
Yeah, it's very Peter Griffin. It's like, hey.
Or I keep Beavis and Butthead. He said wood. Huh. I started watching the new Beavis and Butthead. Dude, I got to tell you, it's fun escapism.
Oh, that guitar riff. Ugh.
Yeah.
Just so Bill and Ted.
Oh, yeah, really.
So, we having fun yet?
No.
I'm not hearing you laugh.
Because it's right now, it's just a bunch of yuppies.
Yeah.
But, yuppies are funny.
I mean, I know 80s fashion has come back to a certain extent, but I'm glad this part of 80s fashion hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
The pastel colors, the super loud, like, plaids, and I don't know what that is, but ugh.
Yeah.
And by the way, there's our atypical caddy right there in the background, Jonathan Silverman.
Yeah.
That's right, yes. Yeah, we haven't talked about him yet.
Because I think he's like maybe the only person that made it out of this movie unscathed.
No,
Like, he still had a decent career afterwards.
Probably one of the problems with this also was the fact that Jackie Mason very much struggled with golf. Apparently his swing was just terrible.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many stand-ups actually go golfing back then as opposed to now?
One would think a lot of them would.
Kate, you mustn't riffle-raffle with the help, please.
Well, that was the whole thing about this too, so.
Miffy chuckles. Miffy. Her name is Miffy.
Miffy, I know.
Wait, Miffy?
Miffy.
Who named
That's the
his
thing.
daughter Miffy?
Silverman's really like the only person.
Darling, you have to understand. No, Davion, you have to understand. When you want to exude class and that whole thing, you don't want to name them like Michelle. No, it's Muffy and Buffy Vandersnoot. From the Nantucket Vandersnoot. You have to really go like full 9 with these sort of things.
Miffy? Oh, okay.
What would Miffy even be short for? Like
Mephandra.
Mephandra. Maleficent. Milfred.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's rough.
Okay, the soundtrack not that bad.
What's that?
China Phillips. Is she from like Wilson Phillips?
She might have been China with a Y, right? Yeah. There it is.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Special appearance by Chevy Chase as Ty Webb. Can't even be part of the regular cast.
You
He has
gotta
to be
tie it together
special
some way.
appearance.
Okay, the song is coming back to me now.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, that song hit like number 8 on the charts.
It's not a bad song. That's why I was like, wait, why I'm bobbing to this?
It's still not I'm All Right.
Yeah, but it's still Kenny Loggins, though. You got to give it that.
Yeah.
Crush. Wow.
Yeah.
Back when Crush was a notable brand.
When Crush was a thing. Well, Crush is still a thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no point of going in front of them. There was enough room. It's like he was wanting to get hit just so he could, like, go home. By the way, since we are all Jersey people here, and we have enough golf courses and everything, and we also have Top Golf around in the area.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys ever go to any of that stuff, or no?
No.
I used to work for a couple of years for the U.S. Golf Association, because they have a very specific software program that I never really figured out, even though I was providing tech support for it. It was a really crappy time in my life. I was a terrible employee.
Played it for the Wii.
Yeah, I don't think I played Tiger Woods golf.
Closest I ever came to was working the greens at the Roselle Golf Club, right across from Roselle Catholic High School.
Okay. He is doing a lot
Thankfully,
of
it's
running.
closed now.
You wonder how many takes this guy had to do with this running.
Oh, Miffy, you bitch.
Gopher.
He can't grab that whole can. Oh, yes, he can.
Yes.
His hole is like my entire living room.
Yeah.
Well, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that one.
What, that or the burping gopher?
No,
Burping
that hole is as big as my room.
Oh, Cushman's. I remember having to use Cushman's when I was working at the golf club.
Really?
I actually rammed into someone's truck and dented it.
Whoops. We apologize for any inconvenience.
They tried to make me pay for the damages. I'm like, look, it was company property on company grounds. You have insurance. Needless to say, I got fired shortly after.
Oh.
These jobs seem to do that.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just point out we have a lot of ads here for 69 mega?
Wait, what?
Yep, dignified and elegant. That's Jackie Mason.
Jackie
Yes,
Mason.
what I'm talking about.
He's no Rodney Dangerfield.
No, he's not.
No subtitles for that.
Nope.
Oh. Man had a full house and he folded. I mean, he's got like an everyman sort of personality. I get it.
Yeah.
Very
still.
blue collar, but still.
It's Jackie Mason trying to impersonate Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
And that's where I think a lot of this just didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him trying to be nice. So unlike him in real life. Oh, Sheba, if you ever watch any of this, you have my sympathies. But seriously, anybody that wants to learn about how Jackie Mason is in real life, go ahead, check Guys We Fuck, the anti-slut shaming podcast. They put out new episodes every Friday, and they have one with the daughter and mother had to deal with this guy. And oofa. I mean, you talk about like typical guy stuff. That's it.
It's just manly man stuff. Stuff that would get you canceled, though.
Yeah.
And just that suit alone, my God.
Oh, yeah. It's like a pimp suit.
Yeah. It's a pimp suit.
The only problem is the hat's not matching.
Nah. I think a pimp could pull that hat off. Hmm. Oh, he's nice.
See, y'all laughed. I didn't.
Because look at it. Armstrong. It looks like more like a strong arm could push it down.
Ah, there you go.
Oh.
I do the thing, I do the thing, and then the thing.
I know.
Oh, gee, that's not a setup for something.
You think? Nah.
Like, if you want us to move, you have to move us. Gee, I wonder what happens next. I do like how the song is like, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. Like, I will say this. At least the music is trying to, like, really captivate the audience.
Right.
Well, that's what the music is supposed to do, but
Because Lord knows nothing else is. What's wrong with Jersey?
Come on, you know we get ripped on.
You always know we get attacked.
That's why our state motto is, you know what, we actually kind of don't suck.
Oh. You are the last person to be talking about this, Jackie Mason.
I'm acting, okay? I'm acting.
I'm playing a character here.
He's acting like a schmuck. That's what he's acting.
Oh, you would not believe it. You know. Oh, you know. Here's the whole thing about Jackie Mason. You know, he's got the whole Jew thing. He's got to run with that. By the way, I'm Ashkenazi on my mother's side. So don't be a schmuck and get on my case. You know.
That was actually pretty good, Scott.
That's really good.
Thank you. Like I said, a buddy of mine years ago, many years ago, was was a very stereotypical Jewish mom, and she would leave messages on his voice. I was like, "Hello, David, it's your mother. Listen, booby, I read this great article in the paper about Jewish singles. You're 30 years old right now. I'm not putting any pressure, but I'm going to send you this article. It's about J-date. You know, we don't have any grandchildren. You're hanging out with that Fagel or Scott all the time. Trust me, you know what? It'll be good for you. I love you." And she would do this all the time.
I'm sorry. That was actually a Rodney Dangerfield joke he just did.
Really?
Yeah, the whole thing about, had a coming out party, had to go put it back in. That was a Rodney Dangerfield joke.
No,
he did that on The Simpsons.
Yes, they have mentioned the fact that they just pulled Simpson jokes on this.
Oh. So you're a real father. If he had it his way, no, he wouldn't be a real father. Oh, slapstick. To any comedy.
I have never been a fan of slapstick. I really haven't.
Just something about people getting beat up.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think you either like slapstick or you don't.
When done well, it's good.
But slapstick for comedic sake, you know.
Look at that face. It's like the atypical stick up the ass.
Chevy Chase.
Yes, full-blown 80s.
Yeah.
Fletch and his good movies are all behind him, with the exception of Christmas Vacation.
And, yeah, this is pre-Christmas Vacation.
By like a year.
No, Christmas Vacation. You're right. Christmas Vacation was like 89, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
89 was a good year for movies.
Is this the last episode? I don't know. We have to discuss next week, don't we?
Yeah.
Because remember we talked about the fact that we were going to end up doing Dragon Ball Evolution right before superhero comes out here in the States, which it
Right.
comes out a week from tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's the last episode of the summer Suck-Tacular because technically Dragon Ball Evolution was not a summer movie.
But it is a shit movie, though.
Yes. It's still Bad Movie Beatdown worthy.
So it's not Summer Suck-Tacular. Basically, to answer your question, Tyler, this is not the last movie in the bad movies, but it is the bad summer releases. So if you're cool with next week not calling it Summer Suck-Tacular, we got another shitty movie on tap.
Yes.
So
a pure shit fest.
Oh God, I'm gonna hate that one almost as much as I did hating Master of Disguise.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it.
Dude, we all know what you're gonna say here. You're gonna say that you did not.
What I'm gonna say.
What I think you're gonna say is that you didn't entirely hate Master of Disguise.
It was goofy. It wasn't.
I drank 20 ounces of red wine with it.
As a kid watching that movie, it wasn't bad. As an adult, you're like,
yeah.
Why did I like this shit?
Turtle.
Oh, now I understand the brief nudity.
Yes. Yeah. My bare ass was actually supposed to show up on an episode of The Nick, but they decided not to use it. And instead just paid me the full rate to just sit there and wrap me at 11 o'clock in the morning. It was great. I was so nervous about having my bare ass show on a show that my mother and father actually watched.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But, By the way, Ryan, real quick, what is your timestamp?
My timestamp shows that we have in a little bit, hold on, an hour and 19 minutes left.
Okay. Hour and 19 minutes left. Okay. I think Dave's ahead of us then.
I am?
Yeah. All right. I backed it up a little bit, so.
Oh, he has such a... Jackie Mason has like a straight deadpan face that like makes you think it got actually hit with a frying pan.
Yeah. I believe that's his love interest too. That's Dean Cannon. Because,
Diane Cannon, yes.
Or is it Diane or is it Dean?
I think it's Diane.
Because it's Dyan, so.
Yeah, Diane.
I wouldn't mind if it was
like
a
Ryan.
I wouldn't mind if it was maybe 4-1-somes. I don't care. I'm funny. You're going to laugh at me because the plot says I have to laugh at you. She looks familiar too. I think she did a Polygroup commercial.
Yeah, when he smiles, it's like,
yeah. And yet, when he had Politically Correct on Broadway, he crushed it on that. Remember? It was like about 20 years ago. Robert Stack playing the role that Robert Stack plays in everything that Robert Stack is in.
Even in Transformers the movie, technically, yes.
Yes. Or I was going to say, he played the exact same basic character in Airplane and also, for God's sakes, Basketball. Hey, see? Diane Cannon and Jackie Mason seems less improbable to me, than Diane Cannon and Jack Lemmon in Out to Sea.
Oh, Chandler, you sly dog.
All right, then.
Yeah, good luck with that. Now for the infamous Jackie Mason form.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff you would find on YouTube now.
Probably would. Yeah, like a Mark Rober video or something.
Oh, I remember this thing.
The giant, whatever that thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, with the radar tracking and everything.
Which now basically every golf game on PlayStation has.
Right. Yo, this is really over the top.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. But that was the 80s. If they could use computer-generated stuff, they would.
No
matter what the
that's
movie.
not the 80s.
This is what people like actually think the 80s was back then, too.
Okay, I admit the guy dying in the background because of the pacemaker. Oh, look. Oh. Radar tracking.
The problem with this movie is that I think in a lot of ways it's not...
Diane Cannon, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oof.
Well, like I said, they're going to end up together in the end because, you know, the plot requires it.
Yeah, no, there are definitely a couple that under normal circumstances would never be caught dead together.
No.
As a matter of fact, one of them got caught dead and the other one's still alive, I think.
Yeah, Jackie Mason died a few years ago, didn't he?
He died last year.
Wait, he died last year?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why it's okay to talk ill of him, because he's dead.
Exactly. Dead people can't defend themselves on Twitter.
Right.
That's how it works.
Unless they get holograms.
You're dead wrong, guys. You're dead wrong. Wait, isn't that the guy from
Yes.
Yep.
From where?
That's Randy Quaid.
That's Randy Quaid.
Playing a lawyer. Because you look at him and you see lawyer.
No,
I look at him and see mad scientist.
And yet it's funny, a year later, these two would be reunited in Christmas Vacation. And probably speaking very ill of this movie. And then he was an Amish man playing, bowling, and then, blew up some aliens.
Oh,
and got arrested in Canada.
I wish I heard of them now.
What's that?
The Historical Preservation Society. I don't want to hear of them now. And yet we have.
Because, all this is comedy. You know what I think the worst part of this movie is? It's not the fact that it's not funny. It's the fact that it's not memorably bad, not funny.
Right.
Certain movies have such a so bad it's good kind of thing. This is just dull, I guess, for lack of a better word. This is like Legend of Chun-Li version of Street Fighter. Yeah. At least Dragon Ball Evolution next week is enjoyably bad.
Now I can see why they got Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
When you want to do crass at the very best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went from this to Merry Christmas. Shitter was full.
Oh yeah, actual legal stuff. Because that's what always makes every comedy fun.
Hells yeah,
Law
dude.
stuff. Yeah, that really is the crux of this movie. It's just a lot of people that aren't very desirable.
Right.
Unlikable people just connecting.
Yeah, it's hard to connect to a movie when you can't connect to at least one character.
Yeah.
It's got a real W.C. Fields way about him in this movie.
Yeah, except W. Field.
Which actually would have been funnier if he was a little bit drunk.
Except W.C. Fields actually, was funny. Like basically the Bank Dick and some of the other ones that he did. I actually enjoy a lot of the older ones like that.
Yeah, but he also was someone that you could say was hate-filled.
Oh, yeah.
He made it entertaining. He owned up to it.
Mm-hmm. It's funny, I was thinking about W.C. Fields yesterday for no reason. It's funny because, Jackie Mason's on an oversized horse. Haha.
What's that joke from Aladdin? It's not every day you see a horse with two rear ends.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, fart noise.
Oh god.
No, yeah.
The horse is fussing because he got the gas problem.
Exactly. Well, fart jokes are the lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
And is Jackie Mason gonna have to jump that with the horse? Here he goes. And I went right through it. Womp womp.
Yes, let's all cheer for the stunt double.
Hey, you know what? Stunt people deserve a little more love.
How cheap is the wall that the horse was just able to kick right through it? Oh, even the horse's name is Prince.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Jackie's is dog food.
Which I got to admit is actually kind of a funny name. I'm not going to lie. That actually is sort of enjoyable.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're in a world where the animals talk between the gopher and the horse.
I can't believe I took this job. I'm not going to do that fucking jump one more fucking time.
I'd never treat Mr. Ed like this.
Uh-oh.
Flip mode.
Robert Stack fell in the mud.
A mud plant.
Actually, if I ever had a horse, I probably would call it dog food. Oh god, that's the most laughs I'm going to have out of this entire train wreck, isn't it?
I feel bad for the editors of this film that have to do with the color correction.
Oh yeah.
Everything's all light and faded except for Jackie.
And this is the old school too. You didn't have the ability. You didn't have Premiere or Final Cut back then either.
Oof.
You had to do this stuff by hand.
If they had Final Cut, they'd finally cut him out of the movie. Oh my god, I am in Jackie Mason mode with my humor.
You wouldn't believe. All right, Ryan, I'm telling you right now, call it with this. You're not funny anymore. Actually, no, you are. Actually, you're more funny than the fucking movie. So, Schmuck, Putz, random Yiddish words. Funzanoon. Funzanoon's a guy who fights in the bathtub and bites the bubbles.
Isn't that him? He's the one that was farting in the horse. Todd. Oh, that brings me back to that George Carlin bit.
What's that?
From Complaints and Grievances, he was talking this whole thing. He's like, I'm getting pretty sick of guys named Todd.
And why is the
I think
floor?
Diane Cannon's like the only saving grace here because I think she's the only one that's like in on the joke.
Sure.
Plus, look at her. God.
I think she's probably the only one who's actually trying in this film.
Diane knew whom she was and what she was.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's real life snobs like that.
Oh yeah.
To this day, yes.
Oh my yes. But see, those are the people you can have the most fun with, because those are the ones that you can really just tear down psychologically and then just walk away. By the way, look at his dance moves. Aren't they amazing?
Stupid, man.
Notice how she had to take that big swig before she did this.
Ladies, as a reminder, this is why you should stay in school.
And she wanted him to tone down.
Yeah. And she's like, this is the first time someone else got a cold shoulder. Yes, because I'm sure someone like that doesn't get a cold shoulder in a club like that.
Meanwhile, his moves are as jerky as something you'd see on PS2.
Oh, the darn gopher.
Uh-oh.
Yo, you know what would be funny?
What?
If the gopher went like this.
Excuse me, I'm watching my dad make out with a random stranger. And now the gopher's eating. Oh.
And that's the thing, like, the gopher never came out of the ground in the other movie.
Yeah.
It was always just there. Yeah. It was in its environment. Now you're turning him into a gremlin.
Maybe there was some influence on this, yeah, because Gremlins came after this.
And that's how you can tell this is a movie that was made from a different generation.
Well, apparently part of the problem was I think the original Caddyshack was rated R. This was PG, wasn't it?
What's the original Caddyshack rated R?
I think it was rated R.
Yeah.
So I think that right there hurts this immediately.
Once again, as we've discussed in times past, if you want to go for the R, go for the R. The minute you try to take an R movie and color it up to try to get younger audiences involved, you hurt the movie.
Conan the Destroyer. They went PG with that to try and actually draw a bigger audience, and in the process, halved it.
And that's why you didn't get another one until Jason Momoa, who...
Yeah. Well, there was supposed to be a third one with Arnold, too.
Kull the Conqueror was a better movie than the third Conan.
Well, that was supposed to be a Conan movie. So was Red Sonja, believe it or not. That was Arnold's role in that was originally supposed to be Conan, although he was supposed to be secondary in the film.
Right. That's why they changed the character.
Yeah.
And actually, Kull the Conqueror is technically a Conan movie. It's just Kull is the father of Conan.
Interesting. Okay, so it's a prequel.
It's a prequel. Even though it's Kevin Sorbo. Nowadays, you couldn't even ask that question because there is no middle class.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm definitely lower, upper.
Lower, upper, lower?
I'm on the upper side of the lower class.
Yes. Upper, lower.
Exactly. Somewhere in the middle of that, though.
But this is so prototypical 80s. It's like, I want to fit in. I want to be part of the upper crust.
Well,
It reminds me of that movie's Society,
Mm-hmm.
that horror movie.
I never saw that horror movie.
And by the way, yeah, a slave auction. Just want to throw that one out there.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep, they have a quote unquote slave auction
It
happening
says
right about
time
now.
for a slave auction.
That's what they said.
Basically, it's buying people for like charity, like
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
This did not age well.
Yep. You notice there haven't been any non-white people in this movie yet?
Oh, he's not laughing.
So.
Mm.
You almost killed one of our members. They kind of don't think kindly of that.
It's probably the smarmiest I've ever seen Robert Stack.
Well, he usually just plays an asshole. He doesn't play an evil asshole.
I grew up with him being the one that solved unsolved mysteries.
That's part of it too. Yeah, I mean, he was also,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like, he's here now.
Huh.
You want your dirty, dirty money, don't you, you greedy bastards?
Yeah. Finish him, Chandler. From the Mortal Kombat version of Friends. Whoa.
Don't daddy me.
And John. Hey, there's golf in this game. In this movie.
Yeah.
There's as much golf. There's as much golf in Caddyshack as there is actual hospital and General Hospital.
Oh, look, there's golfing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Weird. All right, under an hour to go. Hang in there, people.
I'm trying. I want to see the first one.
At this point, we all want to see the first one, but it has to come later.
Yeah, the first one has a more charm to it because it was unique.
Well, with the first one, you actually had more of like a lower class, upper class rivalry, especially from the caddies themselves, who were all just like kids from the neighborhood who were like poor and went to work and they had their own thing going on. Here, the caddies barely being utilized in a B plot.
My father apparently was a caddy way back when he was a teenager. He's like, yeah, Caddyshack doesn't really explain it well. You just kind of just sit there, you walk around, get paid.
Bunny Skyler. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Well, Bunny and Miffy and by love interest.
The seeds have been planted.
Of course.
See, Jonathan Silverman is the guy I can root for here.
Sure.
Even though he's barely in the film.
He is that every person. Look at all those old white slaves.
Don't tell them to.
Construction's a hell of a business.
Yeah. And look at that. She's on the jackhammer. Oh, that's right. There's a minority in this. I forgot about that. It's like the one.
By the most jackhammering she's got all her life.
Oh, hello.
Hey, I'm on fire. Hey.
Ah! Oh, he fell into the garbage. You realize from a
Why
legal...
are you reaching out your hand like you're going to stretch and grab him?
You realize from a legal standpoint, no construction site would ever actually allow this.
Yeah.
He's like, at least I'm not in an overcoat and hat in the middle of the street. But he's dropping all that cement.
I know, dude, really.
OSHA would not approve.
In the wheelbarrow, dumbass. Wasn't she the one from Night Court, by the way?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
that's what I thought. Okay.
He looks familiar too, but I forget where he's from.
She's familiar too. Pearl's lady. Oh God, that suit.
That's a view nobody needed. That actually reminded me of Bill Murray in the first movie. Firewood.
Knock the man into the pan, drop the thing into the rub-a-dub tub. The craziest trap you'll ever see.
Physical humor.
Make a lunchtime joke. Not the fact that basically it's like, oh shit, did she just break something? You know, I think I actually want a Bushwood golf club shirt. Oh, yeah. Old guy moves.
The thing is, there's a sauna at my gym. This makes me not want to go back to it.
Dude, I don't know what it is about old guys that just walk around naked. The gym that I would have, I'd have so many like 90-year-old geriatrics who are like, fuck you, I'm naked and walking around, don't care. It was uncomfortable.
Wait, isn't this the guy from Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah,
yes.
Correct. And right about the same time, he did that too. And then 10 years before this, he did basketball. Or after this, rather, sorry.
And he's also the voice of Ultra Magnus in Transformers.
That is correct.
See? Transformers.
Yes, folks, that was a cell phone back in the 80s.
Look at the flashlight. That's actually how flashlights were made.
That is correct.
That model.
I just point out whoever did the driving in this scene actually did a really good job driving that fast.
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry.
Nice. Good job. Hey, Chevy Chase, remember him? Yeesh.
Wow. All right.
Huh.
Oh, picture.
Yeah.
Why they always do that and make the woman looks like a man?
Make the woman look
Because,
like Chevy.
God forbid, Chevy Chase be attractive in any way.
Did you ever find it attractive when Bugs Bunny would put on a dress and walk around like a girl bunny?
The thing is, I was never really sure if Ty Webb was just like drunk, high, or stupid.
Or just eccentric, yeah.
Well, I mean, considering the inbreeding that you get from that picture, it's hard to tell.
Huh. We.
I love those things. I can't imagine how the golf club can have such a problem with someone like Jack, but look at all the eccentric stuff that Ty Webb has in his place, the owner of the place.
Well, yeah, but he's the owner, so majority owner. It does give him a little more leeway.
Yeah.
I wish I could golf like that. Just place it anywhere.
It's like golfing straight out of that movie Arthur,
Yep.
which also had a sequel about this time too.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind if they did like a redo of Caddyshack 2. Don't remake Caddyshack. Don't do a reboot.
Remake Caddyshack II.
Yes.
Well, see, they were probably
Show it like, golf courses have kind of like gone to disarray because the popularity has died down. And have someone bring it back to popularity.
I don't know. I think in this case, they would probably just reboot the franchise because that's the easiest thing for Hollywood these days.
Yeah.
And if you do it, you got to get the guys from Holy Moly on it.
Dude,
Joe
in this day and age,
Tessitore, Rob Riggle, get them in the movie.
They would throw everything that they could as far as cameos go. New movies are required to have cameos.
God, that shirt.
What are you up to? Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll admit that was clever.
Yeah.
You need to do better, Senator.
He is wearing the blue and some type of red. Now you sound like the gopher. And here's where it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. Jackie's Wacky Golf.
Now, I like mini golf as much as the next person, but Jesus Christ. Even though he is.
No, totally, yeah. Good job, vacuum cleaner guy.
It's like everything looks the same.
Mm-hmm. Wait for it. I bet something's going to come. They're opening the door. Perhaps it won't be so bad after all. Oh, there it is.
After the wacky sign out front.
Yeah. And look, there's people in little, jumping around in little golf balls. There's a guy in a gorilla suit over there, too, on the left.
Oh, my God, Randy.
You're a lawyer or something.
He's not a lawyer, he's a thug. He's basically playing his character from National Lampoons.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a mix of the guy he played in Independence Day.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
You want to watch my sex tape that I made when I was all crazy with a beard?
No.
Him with those glasses makes me fear that there's probably some point where I've looked like that. And it hurts.
How's that? Is that arrogant?
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, take them off, bro. Take them off. Take them off, Scott. Take them off.
Scott, no.
Scott, stop.
No.
Stop.
No. No. No.
Those are actually, believe it or not, still when I'm not wearing contacts glasses. So when I'm on the computer or driving, that's usually the ones I wear. So I just don't care.
Oh, I love that pool, though.
Oh, it is a nice pool.
I'm a sucker for a good pool.
I'm a sucker for good-looking women.
And I want that car, too.
I was going to say, the casting call really had to go out for like all size fours on this. Huh. And the size fours include Diane Cannon in that too.
That's just how chill Diane Cannon is in this movie. It's like there he is with all these women. She's just like playing along.
Yeah.
Not upset, not getting angry. Kind of
Well,
like
Diane Cannon is taking a paycheck. Diane Cannon's character.
Molly Kellerman in Back to School.
Mm-hmm. There's dancing Swiss girls back there because why not?
Actual clog dancers.
And also keep in mind, he shot that ball so far to the right, yet for some reason, that is a pet peeve of mine in pretty much every movie, like baseball, for example. You can tell they barely made a foul tip, and the ball just suddenly goes over the fence. It's like, really, you couldn't get one swing to look right? Miffy.
You suck up.
Yeek.
Lives.
Now, there's rumors that Stranger Things Season 5 will take place in 1988. I wonder if they're going to actually have Caddyshack II in it.
You said, accept that son of a bitch.
Gee, I wonder what they're setting up. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Except that son of a bitch there.
Oh, I know what he's going to do. Oh, I know what he's going to do.
What's he going to do?
Oh,
I have no idea what he's going to do.
I know.
Oh, well, oh yeah, that's...
Hey, Miffy, watch this. I'm going to go down a slide like a big kid.
Hey, Miffy, watch this. We learned this from watching Kids at Action Park.
Oh. Yeah, this is.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep. I knew that was coming.
Ah. Like I said, this is
something
one
funny
of those.
about that. I don't know.
This is like I
Okay,
said.
now
Yeah.
come
Go
on.
ahead. Hmm.
Really taking that defending the whole idea to point.
All right, Ryan. I'm gonna throw a question at you here.
Sure.
Comedy classic, Airplane. Comedy classic, Caddyshack. Sequel, Airplane 2. Sequel, Caddyshack 2. Which sequel is worse?
This.
You think so? Yeah,
At least Airplane 2 kept a lot of the charm and a good more portion of the cast from the original movie.
that is true. And even hell, William Shatner was in that one too.
Yeah.
Fair point.
It's easy to do something where it's satirical. This is taking something that, a movie that almost played it straight in the original to a
Right.
point where it's buffoonery.
Hey,
Wasn't he on the first one?
Dan Aykroyd?
No.
No, he wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah, this for him is like a year before Ghostbusters too.
Well, Ghostbusters 2 came after this, yeah?
Yeah, about a year later.
Yeah. That's the thing. Dan Aykroyd has never come off as like a tough guy.
Nah.
Even Blues Brothers, I wouldn't call him a tough guy.
No, he wasn't on that.
So the fact that they're making him so militant,
Well, he has a knife in his hand, There's a bowl of Twinkies just sitting there too.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the chili looks decent. I've had better, but I've had worse.
That's a lot of onions on there though.
Oof. Yeah, that is heartburn.
And an egg. All right. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We use the word mandingo and everything.
37 minutes.
Yeah, see, he's just a cartoon character, man. It's
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably what they told Dan Aykroyd. Like, think of what's the character from Looney Tunes? Oh, Elmer Fudd.
Mm-hmm. It's almost, honestly, I don't know in this case here, but I don't know if whoever wrote this even saw the first one. I had no idea.
the wheels got jacked. Oh, I remember those things. The ice masks.
Yeah.
$36 minutes left. Hang in there.
That dryer would never make it on TikTok nowadays.
No, it would not. Hashtag blow dryer challenge. By the way, also those pajamas.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, you see that haze that they put over her on the camera? Make her look more dreamy. Typical.
You know what? These characters remind me of the Looney Tunes a little bit. If they were live action.
Yeah, I could say it. By the way, can we just point out he had a random picture of, I don't know, was that Stallone in there or Arnold?
Yeah, what's with the blue and red light? Like,
And a lot of Mr. Bubble.
and man likes his bubble baths.
Hmm.
That way, if I fall in the bath, I don't know if it's me or if it's the bubbles.
Exactly.
Complete anonymity. I've seen those plates at Dollar Tree.
Oh. Oh.
This
I
works.
mean, you got to admit, that's good recovery.
Yeah, but couldn't you at least get the roses off of there?
You could try.
Oh my god. My dad is like so weird.
Kate's like, oh, this again.
Miffies.
Miffy.
Miffy.
Wow, follow the sun poster.
Oh.
Why?
I never knew what it's like to have money.
See, now he's acting like the real Jackie Mason.
Yeah. That kind of ruins the dinner date, though. I just want to point that out.
Who would be embarrassed about having Jackie Mason as a father?
Exactly.
Apparently, a couple of people.
Hey, Chevy Chase is in this. Giving the exact look that he has throughout this entire movie of I wish I was somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's just daydreaming. Can I please do a third National Lampoon movie?
Although I do like the Yankees jacket.
Yeah.
Never in his life did Chevy have four women looking at him like that. Even with the earring.
Which is odd, by the way.
Yeah. Ahead of his time, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Except for the. Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
It's like, hold on, let me check. Let me check.
Sorry about that. Trap the clam.
Wow.
Hmm.
She knew what he was talking
Yeah.
about.
I knew a guy who used to do stuff like that too. He'd do it to 100 girls until one said yes, and then he's like, "Okay, well, I'm getting late tonight."
Oh.
Jeff was better than that, though.
See, that joke always escaped me, the $50 bill thing. Like, was that a drug thing? Like, he was going to roll it up? Or treating her like a hooker? I wasn't really sure.
Sexual gratification manufacturer.
Yeah. Exactly. What he said.
Yeah, this comedy in this comedy movie, right?
Is there?
I supposedly.
What, the dip in the donkey?
I don't know with this argument and everything that's happening right now.
Chevy Chase is Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase is Markiplier. What are you talking about? Compared to all the other ones? Oy.
Does that technically qualify as blackface or no?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
he wasn't part of the slave auction, so.
Robert Stack would kick the living shit out of Jackie Mason. Fight is over. Che. Mm-hmm. Oh, so good. We got golf back on this now.
Who are those guys?
I like that time.
That's like the funniest line out of the whole film.
Sets the bar pretty low for humor on this one.
Yeah.
He can't drive.
Oh,
Wrong
wrong white car.
He blew up the wrong white car.
Wrong car.
And this is why you don't hire your mercs from a food truck. Oh, wow, there's a caddy.
Hell yeah. Who's not doing any caddy shacking or, you know. I actually thought for a sec Chevy Chase had a Cobra Kai hat there for a split second. Che. Uh-oh. It went backwards.
Oh, special effects.
Hmm.
Oh, and funny sounds too to make it realistic.
Oh, God. I can't wait for this movie to be over.
Oh,
This is one of the bad ones here. And I like bad, not funny bad. Really wish I didn't finish that alcohol 2 days ago.
yes. A master of disguise, this is not. Despite
So
Chevy doing
compared
his
to
best.
Caddyshack and Master of Disguise, which one would you watch again?
Master of Disguise.
Well,
Not even have to think
I
about
mean,
it.
I own this one, but still.
Master of Disguise, like I said, was stupid bad. You can sit there and make fun of it. This
Yeah.
is
Oh,
just,
but it's the famous be the ball stuff.
yeah, but this is just boring.
No, 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 no.
You know, it's like Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Street Fighter with Chris Klein.
Be the ball. This is what everyone does on a mini golf course.
Well, this was also first movie, wasn't it?
Not even Chevy Chase could save this film. Not even Dan Aykroyd.
Not even anyone could save this film. I think 3 tons of C4 could save this film.
We have 113, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, I know. 24 minutes left. This would be so much easier with like a montage, possibly with a song from South Park.
Well,
I was gonna say, gonna need a montage.
Oh, I remember this from the era
Sports training montage.
where they tried to have like
Gotcha.
fully like orchestrated equipment and everything.
It's like a Rube Goldberg device.
Even props up the ball for you. Yeah, they had stuff like that for baseball, for
I'm going to
hockey.
steal a line from my friend for this film. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Son of a cocky balls!
That jingle sounds familiar too. Sounds like Pokemon. Son of a cockin'.
I intend for him to die.
Okay, Dan Aykroyd is actually Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Told
That's
you.
what that's the Looney Tune character here.
That's what I
Yeah, but
was
there's
thinking.
nothing about him that says super genius.
No, but he has that level of stupidity on this kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is where Warner Brothers is going into its most Warner Brotheriness.
I thought they did that with Space Jam too.
Or Elmer Fudd. Oh, we could say Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fraud.
Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Coyote.
Yeah, like
Wile
a
E.
combined
Fudd.
of
Wile
yeah,
E.
like
Fudd.
both.
Wile E. Coyote. Super genius.
The only thing that's missing is be bad, we quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
I'm hunting Gopher. Oh my God, the time it takes to set up these punchlines, which you know is going to happen anyway.
Mm.
Except you notice the fact that it exploded. Okay, fine. But it exploded after it hit its target. If Jackie Mason is going to hit this thing, it should explode when he hits it, right?
Right.
But that wouldn't be as funny.
Instead, basically, he just hits it towards some people and they just die. You know, hits it into a tree explodes.
You hired him.
Yeah.
There's really just no reason for those names either. It's like,
Yeah. Well, see, now I also understand why Chevy Chase said during post-production of this is like, when you add the laugh track, let me know.
who wrote this?
I know. And officially, the sad thing is Harold Ramis got a writing credit for it, even though he didn't actually write this.
That's him wanting out of this movie.
Oh, yeah. He's like, there's only 23 minutes left in this thing.
Like, we're done with me, right? I'm good. I sold the place. I don't need to be here.
The screenwriters were Jeffrey Price and Peter Seaman, who actually wrote Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Wow.
That makes more sense considering they actually had to work with tunes.
Right.
Yeah, fair. These guys also did, and this actually makes some sense here. They also did Wild Wild West, which was John Peters, by the way. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Last Holiday, Shrek the Third, and Doc Hollywood.
Oof.
Yeah.
Not the best.
Yeah. The ball was animated yellow on that.
It looks like he's going to a disco. Oh, wow, a gopher.
Oh, yeah. Remember that? Remember him? Sort of.
Smurf. Yeah, see, it's just creepy when it's coming from Aykroyd. When Bill Murray did that in the first movie to the older patrons, it was like, dude.
I will say this. The gopher is kind of cute, though.
Just look at the hole.
Yeah.
It's basically a cartoon set.
18th. Gee, I wonder if Jackie Mason's going to win.
Oh, let me guess. It works now.
Apparently.
Man, that is some Happy Madison bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I think Happy Madison would have been better than this.
Yeah. Go in your hole. That's your hole.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
Twinkies.
See, here's the thing. It made more sense that someone would have trouble with the gopher when it was Bill Murray and he was just the groundskeeper.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's supposed to be ex-military.
Instead, we're seeing
Plummet back and all.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're seeing Dan Aykroyd's butt crack, which I can never unsay.
There's your brief nudity.
Yeah. I was hoping.
Could have stood to be a lot more brief than that.
Well, by the look of it, there was a lack of briefs to begin with. Can't win if he doesn't. That is essentially Bugs Bunny versus the tortoise.
Oh my god, yeah. Jeez.
I think the gopher's actually fatter in this movie than the first one.
We keep
Yeah.
eating donuts.
Well, he's got that
Yeah,
whole
apparently
big
has a
bag
ton
of
of
popcorn.
Speaking gibberish Italian. Did you see that, or was that just me?
Yeah.
And that's his way of like flipping him off. All three paws.
Now suddenly she's actually rooting for her father. Didn't she hate him for turning into what it was? Wouldn't she actually, in this case, be rooting against her father so it can go back to the way she wanted it earlier?
You would think, logically, considering she wants to be one of them.
The snobby types, yeah. A Twinkie wiener sandwich.
Oh, how do you desecrate a Twinkie like that?
I know, right?
So disrespectful.
Look, they even got Sylvester and Tweety in the background. They know what kind of movie they're making here.
Uh-oh. I hope it doesn't shoot him. It did.
Even that yell. Woo!
I think that was a big mistake. Yes, agreeing to this movie.
Yosemite Sam for no reason.
Yeah.
Because this isn't branded content.
It's not long. Well, that's what she said. But it's short. That's what she said. Ha ha ha.
Just seriously, what is the point of him?
Hey, Bugs Bunny.
Oh, it's like Warner Brothers getting high on its own supply.
I'm waiting to see Batman at some point because the Batman movie's coming out the next year anyway.
Yeah.
God,
I don't think they did anything with DC yet.
1989 had a bunch of movies in it. Bag Boy.
Don't be taking Macho Man Randy Savage lines.
Bunny and Miffy.
Fuck Bunny Skyler.
Oh, now she's having second thoughts.
Foreign.
Yeah. Aw.
Your parents named you Miffy.
Ah. Well,
No defense.
oh, and she ran into a tree. And she fell. Oh, and she's falling down the hill. And right into Yosemite Sam.
Mhm.
Ooh, I hate that vomit.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Tap, tap, taparoo. Hmm. 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 Clark.
You slimy. Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, how gullible are you?
You know, and again, it's going to take so goddamn long to set up a punchline that we know is going to happen here. And if you look at all the background actors, they're just like, yeah, I wish I wasn't here either. Are we on meal penalties yet?
This is the moment where you sit back and you're like, why?
Because it's the 80s.
Are we done yet? 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
9 minutes of Caddyshack.
Caddyshack II.
Caddyshack 2, yes. And why there was never a Caddyshack 3.
I think God, there wasn't no Caddyshack 3. Then we'll have Caddyshack Space Jam crossover.
Caddyshack, the musical.
Caddyshack with Bugs Bunny and Tiger Woods.
Space Jam 3, hole in one. Even the binoculars look like Bugs Bunny. Take out the arrow.
Now I know it's kind of crass. He's got an arrow in the ass. Caddyshack 2.
Oy.
Caddyshack.
Like the gopher cares.
The gopher was the best actor in this entire thing. The gopher was the most realistic character in this thing.
I'm all right.
I'm
not all right. I'm far from all right.
Not all right. You should worry about me.
The writers were singing.
Do it for everyone.
Do it. Do it. Oh. The ball's gonna stop like right there. I don't know. It should have in real life. I guess the exploding ball is going to be what's going to basically have it go in. Yeah.
Because that was possible.
Oh, of course.
This is where Ted Knight would be pulling out the old Billy Baloo.
How come that thing hasn't exploded yet in his mouth?
Because...
Father, you already know how to sink this putt.
Much like your family line.
Yes. Just
Very
tap
simple.
it. Just tap it in.
Very
Tap, tap, taparoo. Oh, no. The ball got switched. Dude, he knows how to play fucking golf. He's part owner of the club. You don't have to tell him how to hit a 2-foot putt.
Really?
Why would the gopher even bother to do this? He has no animosity towards Robert Stack, who just got blown up with his entire family.
Come on.
Yay! Was this the only time those two ever on camera together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry for both of them. Now I know why Dan Aykroyd created a vodka line.
Oh my god, he's like a man child.
Huh. Oh, there you go, Mary Frances.
Wow, same words.
Wait. Is he gonna do the nipple rub?
No, but he's gonna probably do the dance, I think, because you have to. Because first movie.
No, he's gonna do something much worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Wait,
Oh.
guys, wait. Hey, yeah, nipple rub.
Just hiding. I'm Dave. Just hiding you right now. Don't mind me.
Oh,
Oh God. Good. It's over. Featuring Tony Marcus and Pepe Cerna.
yeah. Love how the song starts. Have you been thinking nothing ever changes?
Yeah.
Everything changed. Everything changed. Oh. It's like the music department knew this movie and just was like,
Wow, the middle finger. He waving. He actually spelling out Caddyshack, digging in his ear.
Yeah, in case they ever make a caddy, I gotta see if I can do this. Oh, no, I can't do it. I was gonna try to make a Caddyshack 3, but
with the middle finger.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The best actor in this film was the Gopher. My thing is, only thing the Gopher needed to do was the nipple rub.
No. The best actor was background guy number 27.
Not Gopher.
No, the Gopher was enjoyable. The best human actor was basically that one guy with the mustache in the back.
Choreography, Jamie Rogers. Because of the one dance scene.
Editor. They got 3 assistant film editors.
Oh.
But we gotta say, it's from the 80s.
This was So? We had better movies in the 80s. Who Framed Roger Rabbit came out the same damn year.
I was born in 86.
Beetlejuice came out in the same year.
But then guess who directed it?
Tim Burton directed that.
Exactly. He had more of an imagination than everybody else did.
Yeah, so.
Oh my God, Industrial Light and Magic was the visual effects people?
Yes, ILM did this.
Oh God.
Oh, there goes Scott's name. I didn't know you was a part of this film, Scott.
No one was supposed to know about that. Was there a Scott in there?
Nah, I'm just pulling your chain.
All right,
rotoscope. Yeah, I bet there was rotoscoping back when that was a thing.
All right, here's the actual cast list on this.
Yeah.
See if there's anybody. I'm like, holy shit, them. Pepe Cerna. I think he was in Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Naked Men. Rhea Giuliani. Frank Welker. Yeah, that's right. He did the Gopher voices again.
Gopher vocals.
And stunts.
Yeah.
No love for the actual animatronic people.
No, they were. You missed it.
They probably didn't want to admit they were tied to this.
No, probably not.
Rick Ocasek? Oh my God, you did a song for this? You poor bastard.
Ocasek. You say Ocasek.
Yeah, okay. Cheap Trick. I mean, okay, the music is probably the best part of this whole thing.
Yeah, the music is definitely the best part of this film.
Lisa. Oh my God, that is so 80s right there.
Yes.
And Cult Jam with Full Force.
Full Force?
Oh, man.
A lot of Full Force on that. Yeah, you said that. Yeah. Written by Martin Page. He had a song back in the 90s that was a lot better. Like
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay. Also Martin Page. Cynthia Weil. I recognize that name. John Williams. Well, yeah.
No.
Thelonious Monk.
I heard this.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was the song that was stuck in my head when I was a kid.
All right.
It's kind of got like a Goofy movie eye to eye sort of beat playing to it.
Yeah.
Except the Goofy movie was better.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying if you take this song and you put the lyrics of like eye to eye on it.
They're always
Oh gosh.
And buddies, they're pals. They always seem to work things out.
I think Scott is losing it, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gone gopher crazy. Look at those eyes.
Looking for a real good time. Report to the Groove Troop. We always stick together.
Stick together. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Gorge. Actually, it's funny. The voice of Max on Goof Troop was the girl that played the girl from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Played Audrey in that movie.
Wow.
So, anyway.
Juliette Lewis?
No, that was the third one. No, the second one. The
one that was European Vacation.
Yeah, the one that was making out with William Zabka in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Because Billy Zabka clearly does not mention that movie on his resume.
So that was Caddyshack 2.
Yes. Good night, everybody. Let us never speak of this again. Let us never, ever speak of this again.
So, like I said, Scott admitted he will rather watch Master of Disguise before he'll watch Caddyshack 2.
Yes, because Master of Disguise, at least you can make fun of. This is just boring. You know, this is a show. This is a movie that had 30-second setups for punchlines you recognize were going to come in the first second, and you had to wait. You probably had to wait the whole thing out, for the inevitable, inevitable punchline that you knew was coming.
Hold on.
It is pretty rough when you know how good the original was. You know how quick the original was. You know how memorable the original was. There are people that still quote it to this day. And this, the most I think you could say about it is the same thing they've said about Muffy in the last 10 minutes.
Superficial little bitch.
Yes. Basically.
Yeah.
Just took all the SNL polish that the original one had and just scrubbed it for 80s mediocrity. And you know what? I may have been on a rant when it came to Master of Disguise. But you know what? Master of Disguise knew what it was and unfortunately just leaned into it.
Which is why I think I'm okay with that one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This didn't lean into anything except cartoonishness.
Told you. I told you it was like live action Looney Tunes in human people's bodies.
Yeah.
Right, but the thing is, when we started off this thing, we actually had a movie that was live action and Looney Tunes. So to go ahead and see something that... it's just disappointing, especially when you see the caliber of actors that you had there. You could have made something good. And instead, you just flubbed it.
Yeah,
and the gopher. My God,
let's think of this again.
Yes, let it die in that explosion.
Yes, let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
Kill it with fire.
Let the gopher eat it.
Exactly. Eats everything else in this thing. All right, are we good?
Are we?
I mean, I'm not good, but I'm done.
I'll take it. All right. Thanks as always. I appreciate it. I'm wiped today. I'm freaking exhausted. Next Thursday, like I said, is going to be Dragon Ball regurgitation.
Well, you do realize next Thursday we also do have something else starting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. As bad as Evolution?
No. It's the premiere. Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, premiere of what though?
She-Hulk. Attorney at
Law.
Law.
Like I said, as bad as Dragon Ball Evolution then.
No. I have high hopes.
We all have high hopes.
But if that's the case, When do we watch Dragon Ball?
I don't know. Let's figure that one out though. But
We've got to figure. We have to figure. We have been jerking around the audience for so long about when we were going to do this movie, and I'm the one that made the proclamation that we will watch it as it comes out to theaters.
Yes, you did.
So that is on me. So if I have to go ahead and I have to take an extra day and I have to go ahead and put up that stupid movie, that Americanized version of an Asian classic, I will do that. I will take the L. I will take the extra day.
Well,
as long as Davion is actually there too, because he's been plastering up that goddamn box of his ever since we started talking about this. And don't go looking for it. Don't go looking for it.
No. To be funny, I don't even know where I put it.
Ah, you better find it, dude. You better find it.
You got 1 week.
Exactly. There you go.
You and Bare Naked Ladies. But yes, we do have to do that.
We saw Bare Naked Men.
Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry. I thought he was, singing us away.
Well, we're gonna say we thank you all for watching Bad Movie Beatdown Summer Suck-Tacular. Until next time, we'll see you.